Rachel in Maryland. My buddy Rachel, what's up?
Hey there, Heather. It's so nice to meet you. I've been following your work online for a while, and as a woman who also left a career of 13 years in corporate to launch my own business to speak full time, I did that 18 months ago, and then got hit by a pickup truck in the midst of COVID and fractured my back, and have a story to tell around I'm still standing. Lots of things. I love what I do. I know that I have a story to tell, and the reason why I wanted to ask you is because what I wanted to ask you about is just insight around how to, it's kind of like this I don't know, this thing that I'm stuck in a little bit of this desire to accelerate and elevate what I'm doing, because I know that the messages that I've delivered have been impactful for people. I mean, I've done 150 events in the past year, and I just love what I do. And held it back for so long growing up. And I also sing as part of what I do, and I love that as well. And I just see so much of what you're doing as, aspirational for me. And that really means a lot to see another woman that's just doing this and doing it so well and going after it. And so I guess my question is, knowing I have this rub between not wanting to force things to be before their time, because I know that can create kind of like this energy that I don't think generally leads to good things, and we're forcing things to happen. But also this desire and this knowing of, I know that I'm meant for more than I'm currently doing right now. And so just any thoughts or insight or advice or guidance you have on how to accelerate and elevate the work that I'm doing and desire to do as a speaker and as an influencer in that way, to just give people hope and to be refreshing to them.
I mean, Rachel, for you, it's got to be back to your why, right? The fact that you can help people with that story that you have, which is freaking remarkable, that needs to be told, that nobody else owns. You're depriving people by not forcing it. I've spent my entire life forcing everything. You think people wanted to make me a chief revenue officer in media? No, they didn't want a woman in there. Of course not. Do you think my agent wanted to sign me? She told me no 14 times. I don't go away. I'm freaking relentless. Okay. That's the difference maker. And I was actually looking at some stats for the class that I'm teaching, and it said that 92% of salespeople will not pitch a prospect 4 times. The majority of prospects, somebody's put their hand up that they know the stats. The majority, it's Brian. The majority of prospects will not say yes until after 4 pitches. Now, to me, 4 is a joke. That's like, oh, that would be so easy. Literally, I pitched the founder of the company that I worked for, I don't even know how many times, a job that didn't exist, because I knew I could see the company needed it. Everyone kept telling me I was crazy. I decided I am not going to take advice or direction from people who have not been where I'm going. I can solve a problem. It's on me to come up with a better pitch. I don't think like, oh, he's not giving it to me, I'm forcing it, I'm going to go home. Hell no. I'm like, how can I refine the pitch? How can I show the value? How can I show the ROI better? How can I get better? And 99% of the time that works. So I'm forcing you, Rachel, do it for the people out there that need your message. It's not fair not to push yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And one day aspiration is to be on your podcast. That's one of my aspirations. I'm going to declare it right now.
I love that you're declaring that. I totally vibe with that. Thank you.
Thanks.
Heather,